Your car might seem fine on the outside, but what if I told you that one long rubber belt under the hood keeps everything running smoothly? Yep, I'm talking about the Serpentine belt. Some people call it a fan belt or a drive belt. And your car will definitely let you know when it starts to go bad if you're paying attention. In this video, we'll go over 8 warning signs your Serpentine belt might be failing and why you should never ignore them. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more car maintenance tips. Now, let's jump right in. The Serpentine belt is one of those unsung heroes under your car's hood. It might look like just a long rubber band wrapped around a bunch of pulleys, but it actually plays a huge role in keeping your car running smoothly. Basically, the Serpentine belt connects the engine's crankshaft to all sorts of important accessories, like the alternator, which charges your battery, the power steering pump, which helps you steer easily, the air conditioning compressor, which keeps your cabin cool, and even the water pump in some vehicles, which helps prevent the engine from overheating. That's why checking and replacing it at the right time is such a smart move. It's a small part with a big job. 8 symptoms of a bad Serpentine belt. Number 1. Squealing or chirping noises from the engine. One of the most common and earliest signs of a bad Serpentine belt is a high-pitched squealing or chirping sound coming from the engine. This usually happens when you start the car or when you accelerate. The noise is caused by the belt slipping on the pulleys due to wear, poor tension, or contamination like oil or coolant. Over time, the rubber on the belt hardens or cracks, which reduces its grip. If the belt tensioner is failing or the belt is misaligned, that can also cause squealing. These sounds shouldn't be ignored, they're a clear cry for help from your car. While it might seem harmless at first, it's your car's way of warning you before more serious damage happens. Think of it like your shoes squeaking on a wet floor. It might be annoying, but it usually means there's something wrong with the sole. Don't wait too long to get it checked out. Fixing it early can save you money and headaches down the line. Number 2. Power steering or AC stops working. Your Serpentine belt powers several essential components, including the power steering pump and the air conditioning compressor. If you notice that turning the steering wheel suddenly feels heavier than usual or the AC isn't cooling the way it used to, the belt could be the culprit. A worn or broken belt can't drive these systems properly, leading to reduced or complete loss of functionality. You may even hear groaning sounds from the steering system when you try to turn. This can make driving feel unsafe, especially at low speeds or during parking. Your car's comfort and safety features rely heavily on that one belt doing its job. So when something feels off, it's usually a good idea to pop the hood, or better yet, have a mechanic take a look. These issues may start off as minor inconveniences, but they can quickly become real problems if ignored. Stay ahead of it and save yourself some trouble. Number 3. Engine overheating. The Serpentine belt drives your car's water pump, which is responsible for circulating coolant throughout the engine. If the belt is failing, the water pump might not spin fast enough, or at all, which can lead to engine overheating. This is more than just a nuisance. An overheated engine can warp internal components or even cause complete engine failure. If your temperature gauge starts rising unusually fast or you notice steam from under the hood, don't ignore it. A frayed or loose belt might be the unseen cause behind your overheating problems. Even if your coolant level is fine, the pump can't do its job without a properly functioning belt. People often overlook the Serpentine belt as a source of this issue. That's why checking the belt should be part of your first line of defense when you notice heat issues. Acting fast could prevent major engine repairs. Number 4. Battery warning light or electrical issues. Many drivers assume that a battery warning light means they need a new battery, but sometimes the real issue is the Serpentine belt. That belt also powers the alternator, which keeps your battery charged and electrical systems running. If the belt is slipping or about to fail, the alternator can't generate enough power, and you might see warning lights or notice dimming headlights. Your radio might cut in and out, and even the dashboard electronics may act weird. If left unchecked, the battery could drain completely, leaving you stranded. So if you're dealing with multiple electrical quirks, don't just jump to replacing the battery, inspect the Serpentine belt, too. It's often the less obvious problems that cause the biggest headaches. A quick look could save you hours waiting for a tow truck. Trust your instincts and get it checked. Number 5. Visible cracks or wear on the belt. Sometimes the symptoms of a bad serpentine belt aren't noises or performance issues, they're right there in plain sight. If you open the hood and look at the belt, you might see visible cracks, fraying, or glazing, a shiny, slick surface. These are all signs that the rubber has aged or been exposed to too much heat. Even if the belt still seems to be working, it's running on borrowed time. Once cracks appear, the risk of snapping increases drastically. A broken belt can bring your engine to a halt instantly. It's easy to forget about parts you can't see working, but taking 5 minutes to inspect the belt regularly can go a long way. Most belts are designed to last 60,000 to 100,000 miles, but that doesn't mean they don't wear faster in harsh conditions. Being proactive with visual checks can help you catch problems early. Number 6. Frequent engine stalling. If your engine stalls frequently or seems to hesitate under load, a failing serpentine belt could be playing a part. This is especially true if the belt is slipping and not providing enough power to the alternator or other critical components. Stalling can be dangerous, especially in traffic or at intersections. It's one of those symptoms that can be easily confused with other issues like fuel problems or ignition faults. But if it's paired with belt noise or other symptoms on this list, your serpentine belt should be a prime suspect. Stalling caused by belt failure is essentially your car saying, "I don't have the power I need to keep going." Don't ignore that. A mechanic can easily check belt tension and wear and determine if that's the root of the issue. Catching it early can help avoid more complex engine diagnoses and repairs. Number 7. Strange smells from the engine bay. If you've ever smelled burning rubber while driving, your serpentine belt might be to blame. When the belt starts to slip on the pulleys or comes into contact with hot engine parts, it can create a distinct and unpleasant odor. This burning smell isn't just annoying, it's a red flag that something's going wrong under the hood. You might also notice a melted plastic scent if the belt is overheating. Either way, it's not something to brush off. Rubber belts are durable, but they're not invincible. Excess friction or misalignment can cause rapid wear, and if left unattended, the belt can snap. Always take unusual smells seriously, they're one of your car's loudest silent alarms. A quick stop at the mechanic could help you avoid being stuck on the side of the road later. Number 8. Complete engine shutdown or failure to start. The worst-case scenario of a bad serpentine belt is total engine shutdown. Since the belt powers critical systems like the alternator, power steering pump, and water pump, its failure can mean your engine simply can't run. If the belt breaks completely, you might lose power steering, overheat quickly, and lose battery charge, sometimes all within minutes. In some cases, the car won't even start because the alternator wasn't keeping the battery charged. This sudden failure often leaves drivers feeling confused and stranded. That's why it's so important to catch earlier symptoms before the belt gets to this stage. A complete breakdown is frustrating, dangerous, and expensive to repair. Don't wait for your car to die on you before you take action. Preventative maintenance and regular belt checks can save you a world of stress and money. Your serpentine belt may be small, but it plays a huge role in your car's health. Don't wait until it snaps. If you're noticing any of these symptoms, get it checked out before you're stuck on the side of the road. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more car maintenance tips. Got questions or want us to cover another topic? Drop a comment below. Thanks for watching.